Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh World Championship Tournament 2004. I am your host, Alicia Blushies, and let's get into it. Short recap. We fought Yami Bakura last time. Very cool. We beat him every single time. But we're using a new deck and we're going to be fighting somebody new. It's Merrick, but the evil hat. To those who don't know, you unlock that by doing some very complicated things that I'll probably have to make like a guide video over if it takes too long here. So I made a new deck and it might be cool, it might not be, I don't know. It's not going to be very like it's probably not going to win. That's the best way to put it. I tried to make maybe not like a super duper amazing deck just so that we could give the AI an actual chance for once. And I just thought it would be fun. Alright, that's not fun. We just lost everything, and then Delinquent Duo just takes my fucking Molten Destruction away from me. Alrighty then. That was kind of rude, not gonna lie. Very rude first turn for him. So I guess I'll just summon Darkfire Soldier. He has a fairy box, okay. I think I'll save my Needle Ball for later. Needle Ball has a kind of interesting effect where it's flipped. Your opponent takes 1,000 burn damage and then you take 2,000, which isn't amazing, but you know, if we're gonna run a burn deck, then it could have you. All right, we have a Spirit Reaper which would not really do anything, but it would be kind of funny. It's just discarding from their hand, right? Yeah, that's not gonna help us right now. So I'm just gonna set it. I'm gonna set it and forget it. And we'll attack directly. And we just lost another card. And he called it correctly. That's perfectly fine. So far it's a 50-50. Like you would expect a coin flip to be. So you may be able to notice that we're playing a 60 card deck. I know. Trust me, I did not confuse this with Magic the Gathering, alright? I'm aware this is Yu-Gi-Oh! I kind of wonder if this is before or after they set it where you can only have like 40 to 60 cards in your deck. Because if not, I would want to make like as big of a deck as possible. Alright, we will attack. I don't think it's gonna be enough to win. No, it's not. But we did get some good damage on the board, and if, you know, he had a card in his hand, which he does, he is now going to get attacked. And he lost whatever the hell that was. Let's just check, just because I'm kind of petty, you know? It was a Mirror Force in his hand. Okay, that's an amazing hit with Spirit Reaper. I gotta say, honestly, really amazing. This deck is so busted, bro. Wow, did somebody draw into a brick? Blind Destruction, alright. So what are the win conditions? Alright, so the win condition is we had like burn, we have beatdown in this, we also have like deck destruction. Those are kind of the options. So yeah, we're doing a combination of things to kind of like nerf ourselves a little bit. And this is a very well, it's a very different deck compared to what we normally play. So let's pick a pack, any pack will do. think I'm gonna go for this one. There were some cards in it that I was kind of interested in. Fairy King Truesdale, all right. If we were playing a plant deck, this would be pretty cool. I would love to play a plant deck. You guys cannot stop me from playing a plant deck, all right? I know they're garbage. I know they don't have any good cards in them, but that just makes it even more fun, right? All right, anyway, we can fight Merrick again. The evil Merrick. Oh boy. He's a scary boy. Jeez. All right. We got a ceasefire. We got a Coffin Cellar, Molten Destruction, Blind Destruction, and Mirror Force. So I do have a Cyber Jar, which would kind of be funny. But let's, I guess, set Coffin Cellar. Is that the continuous one? Yes. Okay, that could be funny. I'm not going to set everything just in case he tries to, you know, Harpy's Feather Duster me again. I would not be a fan of that, I tell you what. Maybe let's set a ceasefire. And let's end our turn with style. With style and elegance. Of someone who's made it to this era. And oh my god, alright, you're activating Delinquent Duo. This is rude. This is very rude. God. See, I would have set more of my cards that are like in my hand, but you know, I thought, hey, he's gonna Harpy's Feather Duster me, so there's no point in me setting it. And he has 2 Delinquent Duos in his hand. Are you kidding me? You just saw the ban list and you were like, I don't need to follow it. For anybody that doesn't know, the ban list says that you can only have 1 copy of that in your deck. So, you know, you might be imagining, hey, that doesn't seem right. Alright, we're gonna activate Coffin Cellar, and then I'm going to flip my Cyber Jar and use its effect, yes. And he's gonna take 300 damage. Ooh, that's big damage, except unless we don't draw into any monsters. Let's set Princess Surugi. There we go. Gotta sound it out. English properly. Oh no. Alright. Not a fan of that, of everything he's drawing into. Okay. Alright. Neat. So here's, I kind of want to save that the ceasefire because I want to hit him with the princess for big damage. Okay, we can still battle phase, which is fine. Let's Delinquent Duo him before he gets a chance to use a lot of those busted cards in his hand. Coffin Cellar, got you again. Oh, that's fucking tasty right there. That's tasty damage. Let's set Skull Invitation. And I'm going to, I guess, activate Molten Destruction. Why not? And let's enter the battle phase. So here's the thing. He's going to get to add a trap card from his graveyard to his hand. I wasn't paying attention if there was actually any in the grave. So we'll find out. Alright, there was none, I guess. So he took some damage. Neat. Very cool. Alright, ceasefire works. Cool. We got it ready just in case. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. Alright. I would have preferred if you didn't do that to me. I would have really preferred that. I was wanting to hit you with the princess and you did this to me. Wow. You think we should just hit him for the 1k then? Might as well, since we're gonna lose our monsters. And we're not gonna activate Skull Invitation yet because we don't wanna you know, lose life points. And he's got a Monster Reborn to bring back UFO Turtle. I like turtles. Good for you. All right. All right. No, we're not gonna do it right now. Just took a big old chunk of damage. I'm gonna, I guess, go ahead and activate it. It doesn't currently matter if we use Skull Invitation now or later. But he has a Gravekeeper Servant. We have a Robotic Knight, which is definitely gonna do some damage. But let's get rid of those cards. Skull Invitation, take damage. Take some damage. Sorry if the flashing on screen of Skull Invitation and stuff activating is bothering people. If it bothers your eyes or anything, just listen to the gameplay or just skip the video. That's whatever, you know, works for you. I don't want you guys, you know, irritating your eyes or any other health related things happening. All right, thanks to Skull Invitation, I'm gonna take some damage, but also he takes damage. Or I guess I didn't take any. It went to my grave. Weird. Demon Llama. All right, UFO Turtle. We could pop another one out, or we could just go for little Chimera. I guess I want to kind of go for big damage numbers and win the duel. I guess winning the game is fine. But as you can see, this deck's not too bad, you know. Usually people trash using 60 card decks. I do a lot, but so far I haven't had any bricks, which is great. And I think Happy Lover, Bioplant, yo, and you're not even a fucking plant. Alright, Ominous Fortune Telling. Then that's about it. Alright, let's do another Yami Merrick duel. One more for the road, why don't we? But you know, since we're 12 minutes into the video ish, why don't we talk about what you got to do to unlock Yami Merrick, in case, you know, you at home are playing it. I just thought I wouldn't mention it just in case it's a bit much. But what you need to do is you need to beat the previous tier of opponents 15 times each. And then you need to beat normal Merrick 3 times in a row, and then challenge him again, and then you'll get the pop-up. That's the gist of it. Let's do Molten Destruction, I guess. I'm really putting a lot of my hopes and dreams into Dice Jar popping off. Alright, Mystical Space Typhoon, that's fine. What all do I have? I got these things. I guess I could just go ahead and activate Bad Reaction. I do have some things that give him life points, so that's why it's in the deck. It'd be kind of funny just to burn somebody with Bad Reaction and Snatch and Seal. That'd be kind of priceless. Priceless artifact, yes. Alright, let's see who's gonna take big damage. Let's play the Dice Jar. And a lot of things are gonna pop up on screen, and I don't know if it's me rolling or my opponent. But if it's my opponent rolling now, I lose. There we go. Alright, good enough. Why not? I didn't want to win. Alright. I cannot attack. 200 attack points? Not enough. It's kind of controversial for me to say. Man-Eater Bug. Oh, he's really going after my princess. Wow. Wow. Okay. It was the better play, but part of me wonders if the AI only did that because they knew what I had face down, which they do know what you have face down, but yeah. Alright, we do have a Ring of Destruction, which isn't amazing. I have a little Chimera. And Torrential Tribute, okay. Yeah, we'll just, I guess, let that play out. And now we're going to use Call of the Haunted. And we're going to bring out the little chimera again. The little chimera that could. Also, why is it pronounced chimera? You know? Like C-H-I. Come on. I think it would be pronounced like chi, maybe? You know? Chimera? I could see people pronouncing that way, probably. I don't know. I think we're going too deep. We're thinking about it too much. But if you know, leave a comment. And I'll be startled awake reading it. I'll be like, wait, what? What's this about chimeras? Okay, I guess let's try attacking again. Our life points are getting a little low. And we got mirror forced. You mirror forced a chimera. I hope you're happy. Alright, so like I was talking about earlier about deck sizes, if you can make a bigger than a 60 card deck in this, which I don't know, you probably can't, but if you can, I'm going to make a bigger deck than 60 cards. Alright, that's going to be the next thing, and you guys are gonna love it. You're gonna be like, wow, so innovative. Because you know what they say, when in Rome, you gotta do as you do. All right, I will go ahead and premature burial again, and I guess we'll bring out the little chimera that could. I'm really hoping we can actually attack him. All right, fairy box. That's very rude of you. Did you? Okay, he called it right. No damage. No bitches? So, another thing. I think I said in previous episodes, but in case I didn't. Oh. Okay. There's more packs that you can unlock, but you have to beat each of, what is it, level 5 or level 6, whatever this level is, you have to beat them 20 times each, or you have to have, I think, 20 more wins than losses in order to unlock the pack. And once you have that pack, you get, oh my god, come on. Come on, dude, chat, do you see this? Do you see this? Well, once you unlock it, apparently it's cards that you can't get normally, so basically it makes the end game of this, if you're trying to like 100% this, so much rougher, because like you can't collect those cards normally, you know? Gravity bind. Okay, what level are you? You're level 2. That's perfectly fine. Fairy box, do not fuck me. You fucked me. You are so rude. Chat, the game is cheating. Alright, can we all admit that the game is cheating? I think it was like earlier in this game series where when I did fight Joey Wheeler, I did the math. God, I want to do bad reaction burn on him. But I did the math, and like he was just kept on getting like it over and over again in a row without failing. Maybe that's just like an anime power for Joey with Time Wizard, because he's for the most part not gotten it wrong. Okay, Gravekeeper Servant. I was kind of hoping he would summon something and then I would. Okay, how many cards? Yeah, he has to have cards in his hand. It would have been really great at the start of the duel. Yeah. Okay. This is an optional effect, right? You can. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna optional effect that. Because if I don't, it'll put us in the hole, kinda. You don't want to be in the hole. Okay. Maybe I'll get to use the snatch and steal after all. Or not. Okay. Blind destruction. Sure. Let's pass, huh? Also, I wanted to thank you guys that have been sticking around for this series all the way through since we started it in like January. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support a lot. I thought I'd let y'all know I appreciate y'all. All right, we got a 5. That didn't do anything, or did it? No. Okay. All right, we got a tremendous fire. You take some damage. I take some damage. I'm really low on life points right now. And I couldn't use snatch and steal because I think it has to be face up, so in case anybody's wondering. Okay, all right. Oh, I can do the thing. It's not going to do much, but I can still do it. You know, I could have waited for Morphing Jar, I guess, but what's the sense in that? Yeah, we're getting close to the finish line. I think in May, like the first week of May, we're going to end up finishing this game. And I remember doing the calculations of how long it would take, and I don't remember if it's taken longer or nah. But geez, I think there was some guy that said this game, like beating it normally takes like maybe 20 hours, and I want to say if that is what they said, that it's completely wrong. It takes way longer than 20 hours. Alright, we're just gonna summon Witch of the Black Forest, I guess. Oh, you can't be serious. Come on. You can't be serious. But yeah, it's taken way longer than 20 hours. I would say anybody that, you know, bought this game whenever it first came out, you definitely got your money's worth. Yeah, you jerk. Lagoon. Definitely got your money's worth. Probably so much so that you probably wouldn't be able to finish the game before they made the 2005 game, which was really nice. Kind of cool. It definitely does a good job of like simulating. Yeah, we have gravity bind in action. It really simulates like what it's like, because you know, we're just gonna summon this and we'll attack, we'll swing. Unless, no, we're not gonna torrential tribute, because the ban list, I think it rotates like every like in-game week or so. There you go, game over. Which could be annoying, but you can like participate in tournaments and things, which is cool. All right, let's see. I've been buying a lot of these Yamada packs. There's certain cards in, ooh, Millennium Shield, and then we got Dian Keto, the Cure Master, which I don't think we'll ever use, but you know, not gonna rule it out. But I just wanted to thank y'all for watching, and if you enjoyed yourself, like and subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you all again next time. bye bye and farewell. Bye 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 bye.